Last month, Mercedes-AMG released a Merry Christmas video centered around its upcoming A45 Hyperhatch. The video showed a test driver drifting around a racetrack in Germany, frying tyres and looking pretty stylish and ostentatious. However, some folks on the interwebs have been questioning the video. How can an all-wheel drive hatchback drift like that? Is it real drifting or just handbrake-induced power sliding? I'll attempt to answer that in this video. Let's begin. Since the new A45 hasn't officially been revealed, we don't know for certain exactly how its drift mode and all-wheel drive system will actually work. However, there's another car already on sale that should give us a pretty good idea. Back in 2016, Ford unveiled the Focus RS, the hottest Ford hatchback ever built. With a 2.3-litre turbocharged EcoBoost inline-4 under the bonnet, it channels 350 horsepower, 257 kilowatts, and 470 Nm of torque to all four wheels. One of its headline features was drift mode, a bespoke drive mode that allows the RS to, well, get sideways. How exactly does it work? Let me explain. Selecting drift mode instantly tweaks a number of driveline parameters. The dampers soften up, the steering gets lighter, the throttle response and exhaust enter their sportiest modes, and, most importantly, the stability control system loosens up and the all-wheel drive system gets ready for drifting. Once the driver sets off in drift mode and applies even the slightest bit of steering, the car systems detect that the driver is looking to initiate a drift. It sends 70% of the engine's torque to the rear axle, which equates to around 320 Nm, all of which is then directed solely to the outside rear wheel. This causes it to lose traction with the road, resulting in both rear wheels spinning and the initiation of a drift. Now that the car is in a drift, that 70% figure is then spread evenly between both rear wheels, ensuring a smooth slide. As most Focus RS drivers won't be professional racing drivers with track-honed drifting skills, the car's stability control kicks in and modulates its intensity based on sensors all around the car, keeping the novice driver behind the wheel in a slide. If ESC detects the car's going to spin out, it backs off the throttle. If it thinks you're not getting sideways enough, the system relaxes, setting the rear wheels free to spin faster. Now, let's get back to the upcoming A45. As I said earlier, the A45 drift mode is unlikely to function identically to the Focus RS's. However, the overarching formula will be similar. Overwhelm the outer tyre with engine torque, brake traction, balance power between the rear wheels, and modulate the stability control to sustain a stable drift. What else do we know about the A45? Well, it's set to be powered by a 2-litre turbocharged 4-cylinder and will be available in two guises: a standard A45 variant with 285 kilowatts of power, 382 horsepower, and a range-topping A45S with a stonking 310 kilowatts, or 416 horsepower in the old money. The 4-pot will drive all four wheels through an 8-speed dual-clutch automatic, making for a 0 to 100 km/h sprint time of under 4 seconds. It's scheduled to make its public debut at the Geneva Motor Show in March this year. That concludes this video. I can't wait for the A45's full unveiling. Let's hope it's as good as it's cracked up to be. Until then, sayonara.